Welcome to Walker's Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker, bringing you a review of this week's stock market. Over the weekend, President Trump issued 4 executive orders providing additional funds for American workers, including extending unemployment benefits, while Congress continues haggling over the next stimulus bill. On Monday, the JOLTS job openings report for June saw openings rise 9.6% to 5.89 million. The Dow Industrials rallied. However, the tech sector was mixed on profit taking. Oil gained 2% after a large Saudi producer said demand will continue to improve. On Tuesday, the producer price index for July rose 0.6% compared to the previous month's 0.2% decline, and the NFIB Small Business Optimism Index for July fell 1.8 points to 98.8. The S&P 500 and Dow Industrials trended higher throughout the day after Russian news agencies reported that Russia has approved the world's first COVID-19 vaccine. However, late in the day, markets tanked and the S&P 500 pulled back from setting an all-time record high. 10-year treasuries yielded 0.63% and gold fell 5.4% to $1,916 an ounce. On Wednesday, the EIA Petroleum Status Report for the week ending August 7th saw crude oil inventory fall 4.5 million barrels, and the Consumer Price Index for July rose 0.6% on top of the prior month's 0.6% increase. Negotiations continued in Congress for the latest coronavirus aid package. However, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said both sides were miles apart. West Texas Intermediate crude gained 2.3% to $42.56 a barrel, its highest level in 5 months. Markets rose sharply on optimism over declining coronavirus infection rates, and the Dow Industrials finished up 289 points, while the Nasdaq Composite gained 2.1%. On Thursday, jobless claims for the week ending August 8th were better than expected, coming in at 963,000, below 1 million for the first time since the pandemic started last March. Import prices for July rose 0.7% and export prices rose 0.8%. Despite the good news, markets ended the day lower. On Friday, retail sales for July grew 1.2% on top of the prior month's 8.4% gain, while non-farm productivity for the second quarter grew 7.3% and unit labor costs rose 12.2%. Industrial production for July rose 3% and consumer sentiment for August rose 0.3 point to 72.8. Markets opened lower as Congress continued its deadlock on the latest round of economic stimulus. This is Walker's Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker, and I'll see you again next week.